seeing its best first quarter since 2008, and overall an 18.5% increase since last year. But our next guest says don't get too excited because a better housing market doesn't necessarily mean a better economy. Real estate expert Kendra Todd joins us this morning to talk about this. Kendra, nice to see you this morning.
Always a pleasure.
So you don't think that this is a sign that we're on easy street these days? I always heard, when you got a booming housing market, economy's sitting pretty.
And that's typically the case. In past recessions, housing has literally led the economic recovery. But in our past recession, that simply hasn't been the case. Housing has struggled along and hasn't given the economy that boost that it so needs. And, there's a couple of interesting reasons why. There are two main contributors of housing that usually help the economy. And one of them is new construction, which creates jobs in construction, real estate, etc., and then consumer spending. So typically, the economy really relies on people to take money out of their homes when values rise and put that money into bigger ticket purchases to fuel cash into the economy. That's just simply not happening this go round. And the fact that prices are up is really not an indicator that the economy is going to get a boost.
So is credit here a big issue that, people can't necessarily get those home equity loans like they used to, and then they'd take that $10,000, they'd run over to Home Depot and they'd buy some new fences for their yards, they'd buy some drywall to fix up that attic space and turn it into another room. Is that kind of what's going on here as well?
Well, a lot of people got really burned during the housing crash. They took out equity lines on their homes. They couldn't repay them. They went into foreclosure. And the people that are buying homes today are people with higher credit scores who typically don't go and leverage the equity in their homes. Additionally, another aspect that we need to consider is that this housing recovery is being driven predominantly by investors. And I'm not talking mom and pops investors.
Right.
I'm talking institutional investors. They're using hedge fund money to buy properties cash. So equity lines are at an all-time low. And really, the bigger question is the economy going to hurt housing and keep housing slow? It's really not a question of, oh, yay, prices are up. Is housing going to give the economy a needed boost?
Maybe we can end on a positive note here. Is this the perfect time, though, to buy a house?
And you know what? That is a very, very positive note. And actually, this now is the perfect time to sell your home. There's tons of competition for buyers, but sellers, if you just got out from underneath your mortgage, now is the time to put that for sale sign in the yard. This summer is going to be a hot one.
Great stuff. Kendra Todd, we appreciate it. We, as always, join us from Seattle bright and early. What time is it there? 6 a.m.? You're a trooper.
It's early.
You're a trooper. Thanks, Kendra. Coming up here on the show, sorry, kids, no more strapless dresses. And why?